his father speak up and basically also, he has a presence saying, hey, listen, I'm somebody who's of the church and I'm of a certain moral character, bro, I definitely take that into account. Again, I know some of you, I'm not about to be like, oh no, I mean, he's completely innocent. They're setting him up. But I do believe that we have to take into account that usually we don't see black fathers who have nothing to put like this. We just seen Ksoo's father say, let me play the clip because y'all niggas is, what I mean? I appreciate fathers a little bit. You feel me? Because, nigga, I just posted on my page. This is one nigga's father right here. Shit better load. Let me post this shit. This is another nigga's father right here. Let me post this shit. Let me make sure y'all can see it. This is how some niggas' fathers are giving it up. Let me make sure y'all can see it in totality, nigga. Wait. No, okay, again, that wasn't a thing. Okay, how do I see though?
Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
And obviously,
this is his father basically saying to the police, yo, the shooter is my son. He answering the question before they answered. Listen to this. Listen how quick. Keep in mind. Let me just pause this so y'all can see. The detectives over here, y'all can barely see them. This is his lawyer. This is not somebody against him. It's his lawyer. He's discussed this. He know what he doing. This ain't, they gave him some McDonald's and he flipped. No, nigga. He knows that he about to tell on his son, and he's so eager to get out of there that as soon as they mention his son, he's talking before the question's asked. Listen.
Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Say yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem.
They ain't even say who was the shooter in that video and even stop for half a second, a millisecond. He shouted out Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
His thing, we got Gunner. Gunner's name is yes, ma'am. His name is yes, sir. Think about it. Gunner name, yes, ma'am. His name, yes, sir. These are the people who supposedly the toughest. Let me tell you this, man. I do see people kind of question how I cover some of these situations. You know me, I'm not no gangster, nothing like this, but I also want to show the youth. Some people were confused definitely about my coverage of the Warren Chirac. I wanted to show the youth this is not cool. I want to show the youth this is what happens. And you see, when all y'all niggas is snitching, I promise y'all. Again, this is the same nigga who did the Warren Chirac. Because my goal back then and the goal still now is to show niggas that all that street shit y'all was talking about, that there's a code and it makes sense. It don't make no sense. All y'all niggas was lying. Y'all were telling y'all son. Y'all were telling the nigga who signed you. You were telling them every motherfucker. So this is why I sit back and I laugh. Because, in reality, they turned the whole shit I was trying to do in Chicago. Man, I ain't never been on the criminal side ever in my life, nigga. I ain't do no crime. What are we talking about? Now, they try to make the whole Warren Chirac, this was you encouraging violence. Nigga, no. Now, this is the best time. You know why? Because I get to show all of y'all favorite heroes, y'all favorite supervillains, the niggas who y'all thought was the toughest ever in history. I get to show y'all Gunner. I know. Do you know anything about your co-defendants doing any type of crime? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to show y'all that. And I ain't going to lie, I'm unapologetic about it. Because these are the people who allowed the majority. And let me tell you this. If you think Gunna, Thug, Chief Keef music ain't encourage niggas to think that crime and violence and believe in this whole fallacy that, you could go do some dumb shit and your homies gonna hold it down for you. This is my job at this point. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all every opportunity. Which homies is holding it down? I'm showing y'all. Okay, yeah, Bobby held it down for his homies. That's once in a lifetime, nigga. Everybody else is telling. Daddy just told on son. Oh, the artist just told on the nigga who signed him. Who else? I'm gonna keep showing it. Somebody gotta keep showing it. You know why? Because these niggas who be claiming all this shit, they've been misleading us. They know they've been misleading us. And we've been willfully walking with them and believing the bullshit, but it's all bullshit. It's bullshit. So this is why I don't have no horse in the race, because I still listen to Gunna. But I'm going to show you, when you said that 6ix9ine was some pariah, and it ain't about 6ix9ine. It's about the fact that you thought rap niggas were some sort of superhero. They will all tell. They will all snitch. It's all about self-survival. The streets and what niggas been preaching about the streets is a fucking myth. That's a fact. I've seen it. We see your favorite rappers who you claim were the toughest. They all fold. And this is where I now look at it and I say, have Thug say something about this shit. We all know 6ix9ine snitching. So all right, fuck that. YSTell we thought was all gangsters. They snitching. All these niggas gonna snitch. Here's the point. Stop misleading the youth. Every one of y'all. Don't tell the youth that they should go to jail and sitting there for 5 years because niggas don't snitch. That's a cap. All of y'all snitch. Don't lie to the kids. Don't make these songs that sound good. You know why I love playing these songs where Gunna is saying that he would never snitch? Because Gunna just took the plea and he said Gunna said in the song, taking a trial, he would never snitch. And Gunna was the first nigga to take the plea. Y'all are misleading the youth. Y'all are misleading the youth. You said you would never snitch. You said take it to trial because you a gangster, but you took the plea first. I want all y'all gangster nigga to be held accountable for what you have led the youth. The same way how niggas trying to hold me accountable for the war in Iraq. I promise you, I've always had this against every one of y'all. If y'all didn't live by what y'all preach, I wanted y'all to be held accountable too. But we all know, y'all being held accountable and y'all all trying to explain, well, it ain't really snitching. In reality, I ain't telling no. Okay, y'all all telling. Facts. There's more things to be discussed. The whole Sunstar, Daystar thing. Man, I think Tory in a fucked up position. Am I gonna just say everybody's setting him up? I won't say that. I think Tory fucked up. When I say Tory fucked up, I'm not saying, this is a criminal trial. I always said once we got to a trial, I always accepted the fact that we would never know the truth. So even when he was going to trial, it wasn't about, are we finding out the truth? I said, will he be found innocent? There was a time, and this is before the trial, I promise y'all. In my mind, I said, more than likely, Tory did some shit that he would be guilty of. Maybe not shooting her, but he did some guilty shit. But then I thought, but you can't prove it. As we got to trial, I thought, I ain't gonna lie to you, I think Tory is more innocent than people go find him guilty, but he's probably guilty of not being the biggest protector of Meg. Fuck what I thought, either which time. What he was found guilty of is doing whatever they believe he did. So we just got to go by that type of standard. It is what it is. I'm just trying to tell y'all because I don't really have a horse in the race, and I know people think I do. I don't. Yo, stop telling me Blueface responded, bro. Like, bro, please stop, bro. Like, bro, I'm so lit right now. Like, bruh.